The rich used to pay peasants to entertain them, and now peasants pay the rich to entertain them.
If cannibals somehow managed to capture Deadpool, they would have an infinite food source. Is that true? I don't know.
Since there are only 3 natural occurring citrus fruits in the world, of which lemons and limes are not a part of, and all others are just hybrids from them, life did not give us lemons. We made lemons out of life.
Getting your shit together requires a level of honesty you can't even imagine. There's nothing easy about realizing you're the only one that's been holding you back this whole time.
Ain't that the truth?
If you get charged for underage drinking when you're between 18 and 20 years old in the U.S., you're technically being charged as an adult for drinking before you're an adult.
That's kind of crazy to think about.
Whereas if you're 18 in Germany, you can get as drunk as you want, and it's socially okay. If you had Coke to your whiskey, if you had Coke to your whiskey, you're a novice drinker. But if you had whiskey to your Coke, you're an alcoholic.
I don't do either.
I'm not sure if this makes sense to anybody.
Ironically, a blind person has less chance of walking into a glass door.
Man, I feel bad for laughing at this.
If you're over 6'2", every toilet is a squatty potty.
Tall people problems.
You can go rob an IHOP, but, however, since you're in international territory, the cops can't arrest you.
That's a good one.
There is essentially 2 types of pain. One where it helps to scream and swear and roll around, and one where it feels better just to lay still and do nothing and just think about your life.
It's wisdom right there.
True.
The internet has given stupid people with stupid theories the ability to use amazingly intelligent technology to reach other stupid people. How stupid.
Companies that have ads on Hulu have failed to realize that watching the same commercial 20 times in a row makes you despise them.
Shazam is like having a Pokedex, but for music.
If multiple universes exist with infinite possibilities, there is a universe where you are typing this instead of reading it.
Yo, I feel like we can especially relate to this one. Police are supposed to make us feel safe, but when they are around, we are always scared of getting in trouble.
Being 40 years old and seeing people partying at bars is the adult equivalent of being 16 years old and looking at kids playing at recess.
Drinking using a straw makes you an airbender, not a waterbender.
Doesn't it make you both?
Dun, dun, dun.
The amount of men that prefer a good hug over a quick is probably the most underestimated value.
I mean, I'm all about those quality hugs.
Listening to someone read out loud in the English class is just listening to a bad audiobook with captions. Oh, that's good.
You never appreciate how good you feel until you get a headache or a clogged nostril. That is so true. Birthday presents are just rewards for not having died yet.
It has been 60 years and we still don't have fitted sheets that tell you which side is the long side and which one is the short side.
Oh my god.
You meet your maker the day you're born, not the day you die. Truth.
Wow. Powerful.
Dads are forced to dial back their throwing abilities while playing catch with their kids, but by the time the kid is old enough to take a full-speed throw from dad, he can't throw it like he could before. Since plastic bottles take 450 years on average to decompose, the first plastic bottle ever is probably still out there, baffled by all the things it has seen.
Can you imagine how dirty that bottle must be? People used to have ShowerThoughts all over the place. At the bus stop, on the loo, in the checkout queue. Now it's only the running water of showers that makes us put our phones down long enough to think of our own thoughts.
Dang.
Now we waterproof cases.
At the bus, at the loo, and while we're at the checkout queue.
If we were to colonize Mars, mostly because of the gravity, the generations born on the red planet will develop bodies absolutely inadequate to the life here on Earth. The mankind will be permanently split in half.
If someone walked up and asked for $1, then thanked you and asked for another, then another, would you give away all your dollars? No, you'd walk away. but people stay in relationships where all the other person does is take and take. The vape industry's playing the youth in the same exact way the cigarette industry did years ago. That's true.